this is Jutsu. So if you go to the website jutsu.ai, so you'll get the basic idea of what we do. So these are different apps that build on Jutsu. And we have a copilot that you can, in the future, smart contract. I'm going to go show a demo. And then we have a generative UI platform where if you're not a programmer, but you still want to build something, that you can do it. I'll just go directly to demo. So this is, how many of you know like what is BOS or blockchain operating system? Do you know what is blockchain operating system? And there are a few people. So basically, you can build a front end. You can build a front end and you can directly deploy on a blockchain. So in near protocol. So just to decentralize your front end. So you probably know a lot of the recent hacks in different DeFi protocols happen in the front end. So if you deploy your front end on chain, then it is kind of tamper-proof, right? So this piece of code, which is like a React, theoretically you cannot tamper with this code because it's directly stored in blockchain. Yes. So we will show a demo. So this is one of the examples. But let's say you want to build a DeFi protocol, right? A lot of people know about DeFi protocol. You can go to the search where we have these more than right now 8,000 components people build. So if I come here and search for maybe Uniswap, so this is one of the Uniswap project. Then you can see like who created this one. You can check the code, and then if I want to kind of start from here, I can just fork this component, and now it's in my workspace. And then now I can change anything I want. So you can see this Uniswap front end use those contracts, but you can have your own contract and you can update. But your question about how fast it is and how interactive it is. So like, let's say if I want to change this part of the code, let's search this part. So you can see like if I say like my Uniswap, it will be reactive. So the UI will be reactive, and then another interesting part is you don't have to really write on the glue code for, let's say, okay. So you don't have to write on the glue code for all these different wallets. So it's already included. And you can write your front end, but your smart contract can be in near protocol or EVM or any other blockchain. So it's a multi-chain. So that's another benefit. And there are some large applications are built on top of this blockchain operating system. One of the example will be okay. So thank you. So near.org, all these different pieces are BOS component. So this whole website is built using BOS. So it's not like you can see how fast this entire website is. And it is a subset of React. So if you know JavaScript, if you know React, you can already build a front end and deploy on chain. So you don't have to do anything special about it. So that's one piece. And then another piece is like what about like someone built this component and I have no idea like who created this thing and how this thing works. So then we have a copilot where you can ask question about these apps. So if you want to know like if you can ask our copilot to explain this code. So let's say I want GPT to explain this piece of code someone built and I have no idea. So I can say explain, and then I can say, can you explain this code? please make sure like you always add please because you don't know what kind of answer you'll get if you don't add please. And then it will start explaining different piece of code, like how the fetch work and all those things. Not only this, if you want to change something here, you can select a specific portion of the code and then you can ask, hey, I want to add this functionality. So now this is great for people who already know programming. We also have a solution for non-developer who have ideas but like they don't know how to write code, but they want to kind of explore and build something. So we have a project called Bento. Bento is a generative UI platform where you can build an entire UI just using prompt. So these are all the things, like I showed this demo like a few hours ago and people start going crazy and start building all kind of front end, but like is there anyone want to build anything specific?
Can you scan like
Yeah, like maybe what should be that?
Dashboard of analytics.
Gets to the hardest thing.
and then I think that's more. Security audit, please.
It's gonna be challenging.
Yeah, and then so the first version probably will be not great, but then the idea is like you'll refine this app like over time. So you can see like it create a dashboard. Now, what if, thank you. So now this number is nice to see like in a tabular format. What if like I want it to be in a line chart, right? So I can say like, can you show those attendees in a line chart? Let's see.
Yeah, 2 hours. That's it. Yeah.
It works sometimes.
If it ever comes to life, I just remember that I was nice.
So we have a line chart. You can see like it added a line chart, and then if you know programming, then you can go to the source code and you can update the source code. But another interesting thing is from here you can just click open with Jutsu and then deploy it as a decentralized front end. So you can deploy this whole thing in a near protocol. Sorry? Oh, network. So right now, if you want to deploy, you can only deploy on near protocol, but your smart contract can be on Ethereum.
Yeah, that's my question. Like an integration with
Yeah. So like you can. So it is integrated with Web3 JS. So that means any EVM protocol you can have access. We have a Cosmos SDK, Near SDK.
I need like to specify the SDK as well.
Yeah. So like if we go back to Uniswap, so you can see like here we initialize the Ether.js, Ethers util. So like now you can specify the configuration of which network you want to use.
So this is where is deployed on the blockchain.
Yes.
What is the blockchain is, but it's blockchain.
It is deployed on near protocol.
Oh, near protocol.
Deploy. And for now it's deployed only in near protocol.
Okay.
And right now you can only generate the front end, but in 3 months we're going to support creating smart contract. So starting with Solidity and then Rust. So yeah, so my philosophy is if you are a senior engineer, so this tool will be a junior engineer where you can delegate some of the work that you do all the time. And if you are a junior developer, it will be able to explain like a senior developer that a lot of time do. And then this kind of tool will be also useful for onboarding hackathons. So you saw like already, so Sohela, their team used this tool last year and win their hackathon. I used this tool last year win the hackathon, so it was fun.
Feature request.
Yeah.
Multi-file, I think.
So multi-file will come sooner, and we'll probably support React. So
The only thing that's going
yes.
to the social event. I'm really into
Multi-file, you mean like a?
So if I have a child props and I wanted to make this and then I had some parent to let's embed that widget up there. So if I change this one down here, it can't easily.
You can with this Jutsu. Did you try?
I did, yeah. I'll go back to it.
Okay.
I'll message.
What if I
Yeah,
add,
it's like a.
what if I add some components in my website and then I want to react my website?
Oh yeah. So like so you mean like you deploy something and then you want to revert back?
Like even the deploying it, I decided like okay, add a chart. So there is something I'm not happy with.
Yeah. So like here, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you are not happy with this version 2, right? So then you select version 1 and then you say like, hey, I don't like. Let's do it, right?
Upgradable in somehow.
Yeah. What about like we ask it to create a bar chart, right?
Okay, I'm with the history, like I can check the history and then go back to the history.
Yes. And when you deploy also a component, you have a history in the blockchain that you can revert back. So okay. This one also you can go back to the history. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely.
Really powerful.
Thanks. So yeah, thanks. Yes, we want to like I want to make it really for beginners, like a yeah. Yes. Yes, like imagine like how many times you create this login form, right? So like yeah, like writing this Ether.js like every time, like
Is the scaffold of here somehow? Scaffold in?
yeah.
But with AI.
Scaffold it, and then one of the other thing we are doing great is like it's real time. So scaffold it only generate like some really simple UI.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah. So it will and give us like a few more months, and it will be like exponentially better. We are going to start. So after Eth Denver. Yeah. Thanks.
It's a nice tool.
Thanks.
Thank you.